What's up, my peoples? Another episode of Savage Grind. I'm here with my man, Dashaun.
What's up, baby?
We're here in Miami Beach, Florida, 10X weekend, spring break weekend. We're rocking out at the Blue Conference, American Dream Conference.
At the Fountain
with my
Blue.
man, Lee Hay.
Yep.
I got my man, Dashaun here, Roof
Yes, sir.
Hustlers,
Yes, sir.
doing big things in the space. Oh, man, I seen him
Thank
at
you,
the
thank
conference. I was like, I got to get my man on. Bro, tell people who you are, where they can find you, what we doing right now.
So first of all, appreciate you having me on, man. It's always an honor and a blessing. But my name is Dashaun, man. You can find me on YouTube at Roof Hustlers, Instagram at Roof Hustlers, Facebook, Dashaun Bryant. And what we do is I go around the country, I coach and train other roofing companies how to do this at a high level. But the goal is to continue to raise the standard of the roofing industry. And as we raise the standard, because rising tide lifts all ship, and the goal is to improve the standard so we can get rid of janky roofers, man.
That's right. So what I love about what Dashaun's doing right now, he's got a very, very noticeable brand. So like us with Savage, we want to be loud. We want to disrupt the market space. We want to get noticed. We want to make that noise. I see Dashaun doing the same thing. You have a unique look.
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with the bow tie look? Because I feel like that's just signature. Like no matter what, they see the bow tie, they know it's you, and it's just like brilliant. I love the idea. I wish I would have thought of it.
So
that's awesome.
People ask me that story, man, it sucks because I don't got no cool story behind that. It's just the first day I knocked doors, I had no bow tie. The dude that was training me, I said, man, I'm going to wear a bow tie tomorrow. He's like, you should do it. I was like, all right. So I wore a bow tie the second day, and I got such great reactions that I just kept wearing it every day. And I've been rocking the bow tie now for the last 6 years.
I love it, man. I love
it. And
then
my business coach taught me, which I learned recently, that a bow tie represents excellence, and that's how I always like to operate out of excellence. So, it's a great representation.
Perfect. It's in line with your vision. It's in line with what you're doing. It looks good, sets you apart, and that's what you kind of want to do. You want to set yourself from the other 10 guys, especially if you're in the storm market space. They've been knocked 10, 12 times. You come up with a bow tie, clean, well-educated, well-versed in knowledge, and then you have a company to back that's going to do the performance and excellence on the work side, so they're always winning. But tell us more about this coaching thing that you do now, and how did you get into that?
So the thing that sparked Roof Hustlers and where I'm at right now was about 2 years into the industry, I met a homeowner. I sold him, and he was like, man, you good. He was like, who you look up to? I'm like, nobody. He was like, all right, do me a favor, look up this guy named Grant Cardone. I'm like, cool, beans. So I look up Uncle G.
Shout out 10X, baby.
Yeah, shout out Uncle G. Went from 30 minutes to 3 minutes, but Grant Cardone said something that really sparked a big, push in me. He was like, it's a gap in every industry. And I just went to thinking, and it clicked in my head. I said, the roofing industry suck at training. When I got brought into the roofing industry, they took me out 2 days, and it was like, you got it.
You're done.
You know what I mean? So I was like, I couldn't be the only guy that went through that. So, back in the days when I was on YouTube, they had Rebecca Switz and all these people. But it was only just enough information to where you heard something, and then people say, buy this. You heard this, and they say, okay, purchase this. So I was like, you know what? Everybody that get in this industry, when they start, don't got no money. So I created the YouTube channel, gave away the game for free, and all my homies was like, oh, you trying to get YouTube money? I was like, nah, bro. I want to go to other roofing companies, coach and train their guys. Go to other roofing companies, coach and train their guys. And the guy that brought me into the industry when I first got started, the first day he brought me in, he said, you're going to be my trainer. And I was like, nah, not me, man. I just want to sell deals and mind my business. And I tell that part of the story to always tell people, when somebody sees something in you that you can't see, you got to believe it. Because they can see stuff in you that you can't see because you're so close to yourself. So you always believe that, man. So, yeah, that's what sparked it all, the lack of training in the industry.
That's a nugget right there. I hope you all caught that, man. You can capture something in time when someone's believing and pouring into you. Most of the time we believe with limiting beliefs we're telling ourselves. And then it may take that one person that believes in you and tells you, I see the greatness in you, and you take that and you run with it, and you did that, man. That's amazing. A lot of people miss that. I hope you guys can grab that value there. Man, so we're here at the Blue Conference, American Dream. Ed Milet just got off the stage.
Oh, he killed it, man. He killed it. He said some amazing things, and one of the things that he said that really stood out to me that I'm a firm believer in is you got to spend more time talking to yourself than listening to yourself.
Absolutely.
And then, like he said, you can't just play the game. You got to play to win. You got to win the game. And you got a lot of sales guys, I believe, they go door to door, and they say, man, what if this person don't want this? Oh, this person not going to do this. And I'm the opposite. I always talk myself into things. I say the world going to doubt you, so you can never doubt yourself. I'm a firm believer. I can do anything. You know what I mean? Is it true? I don't know, but that's just how I feel.
Man, Ed, I just want to drop some real fundamental value that, Ed, I've been chasing my better version of myself for the past first year. So my daughter was born 4 years ago, and I was like, I can't be who I am today.
Congratulations.
And I gotta find something better from not only for myself, but for my family, for my daughter, for my generation. So I'm 100%. Always trying to create a legacy. And the key to that is always just believing that there's someone in my passenger seat always, because in this business and this entrepreneurship and as sales guys, we get a lot of freedom. Yep. And then with that freedom comes sometimes that lacks. But if you have the other better version in your passenger seat, that is always going to be motivating and generating, like, this is what I'm striving for, excellence, to catch that person that I want to be like, and that's the future version of yourself. So when he was saying that, it really resonated with me. He hit it home, bringing the family aspect into it. And my leg was fire. He got me I'm trying to go home right now.
Nah, 100%. Yeah, after this first day, man, you got enough information to go home and execute on everything. Yeah. And you just said something that's key that I say to all new sales guys. When you get into this industry, most people bring somebody into the industry, they say, hey, man, you can make your own money. You can create your own schedule. You can live the life you want to live. And most people come from an employee background, so all they heard was, I got to work 1 day a week. Yeah. That's all they heard from that. You can do what you want to do, make your own schedule.
Far from the truth.
The freedom either going to make you or it's going to break you.
Exactly.
And you can't let that freedom get the best of you, because these guys not used to, you know what I mean, being controlling their own nature and controlling their own actions. So you get them from that employee world where they use a boss telling them when to work, when to go on break, what to do, and then they come in and say, man, you do everything you was, and that's what kill a lot of guys, man, that freedom.
Give us one nugget that you think has been invaluable for when you go out and coach other companies, that you're teaching your sales staff. What is the 1 or 2 nuggets that you can drop here to add some value to our people watching, that you just see that is one of the most important things, or in that importance that they should know if you're getting into the sales game, door to door especially?
So I got 2 of them. The first nugget is, man, you got to get out of that employee mindset.
Right.
So what do I mean by that? You're a business within a business.
Absolutely.
Your goal should be to generate $1 million+ in your business every year. Right. So for example, my first year in the industry, my company used to put me in sucky neighborhoods.
Right.
I got tired of that shit. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I used to take my own hell maps. I would spend 30 minutes every night looking up neighborhoods. I had about 100 neighborhoods. And this point where nobody in my company was closing deals, and I'm closing 5 to 6 deals a week. And my boss like, what you doing? I'm like, bro, I got neighborhoods. Yeah. He was like, can you put other people in neighborhoods? I said, if you pay me. So they would pay me $400 a week to put other sales guys in the right neighborhoods, because I took ownership of my business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Everybody was knocking doors. We had no name tags. I went home, made my own name tag. Yeah. I come to the office the next day. He's like, you got a name tag? He's like, where you get the name tag from?
I love that.
I'm like, I made the name tag. He's like, can you make everybody name tags? I charge them for that too. You know what I mean? But you got to take ownership of your business.
That's what it is. I love it. You're living that hustler, that real life hustler mentality. Yeah. And that's what it is. We try to monetize everything we're doing it. Yeah, I could do it, but it's going to cost you some money.
100%, man.
That's what's up.
You got to take ownership. And the second thing is you got to go pro. Most guys stay amateur too long.
Yeah,
they stay amateur too long.
They got to hit those big dog houses.
Not even that. It's a mindset. The difference between people in the NFL and the people in the college football, it's never the skill set. It's the mindset. It's the way they think. And the difference between the pro and the amateur, like the pro, for example, so the amateur feel like he got to get everything right, and then he act on fear. Right. The pro just act in the face of fear every day. So when you go to that, like the dude Mike Abernathy was talking about, that's a pro mindset. I don't know nothing about commercial, but I'm just going to go do it anyway.
Be ambitious.
I love Mike. Yeah. But that's a pro. You go take action regardless. Or the pro do it from a hierarchy. The amateur do it from a hierarchy, mindset, which is, I do good. People praise me. I love the recognition. But when you're a pro, you do it from a territorial mindset, which is you do it because you love the win. Right. You do it because you love.
It's a game.
It's a game. You love that feeling of accomplishing. So once you go pro, the whole game changed for you. But most people stay amateur too long.
I love it, bro. I just want to thank you, man, spending time. I know you're
pleasure is mine, man.
Man, tell my audience one more time, how can they find you?
Well, first of all, I love what y'all do, man. Big fan of the Savage Grind, because we're challenging the status quo.
Don't be average,
big fan of that. Woo! But they can find me on Instagram at Roof Hustlers, YouTube. So YouTube is where I teach. Instagram is where I give mindset. And Facebook where I'm me, Dashaun Bryant. So you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. And we about to get on TikTok. I have to listen to the social media dude.
That's right.
About to get on TikTok, man. But if y'all need anything, y'all hit me up. It's all love. The goal is to always make sure no salesman that get in the industry after me struggle like I did or went through all the hardships. So best way to walk through a landmine is behind somebody else. I've already did that for you, so you don't got to go through those struggles, man.
So please follow my man. If you're not, you're missing out. And always remember, don't be average. Go be savage today. I love y'all. Doses.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Appreciate you, man.